One is prospecting, and two is sales. One is prospecting, and two is sales. Most times I try to put more pressure on duplicating because I see all my downlines as my customers. So the moment you begin to see all your downlines as your customers, the better. Because that word downline, I don't really know. Most times it affects us. So, but if they are your customers, then you know how to treat a customer. Now, let me quickly say this. When it comes to duplication, I believe that's the key in network marketing. And what is duplication? It is the act of making something into two or more copies. That's duplication. I tell people that there's what we call the power of three. The power of three. And in this power of three, there are some things you need to put into consideration. One is how to prospect. There are questions that we we need to ask a prospect, and there are some questions we don't need to ask a prospect. If this person will do business with you, because the goal is just to help this person to build not just wealth, but to help others also in such a way that everyone will be financially free. That is just the aim of this business. Now, it is an opportunity, and for the fact that everyone now, their mindset is how to make it fast. So you don't follow a prospect that way. Most prospects come in this form asking you, if I join, how do I earn? When will I start earning? And you understand that this is a Ponzi mindset. And out of our quest for bonus, our quest for the money, many of us make mistakes of telling one or two little lies to a prospect just for them to join our business. But I keep telling people that any business you build on the altar of lies will not stand, because that person will one day find out the truth and they'll call it a scam. So when you are prospecting, please, we need to be very mindful. First thing you need to do is to try building a cordial relationship, because that is one thing that helps duplication, building a cordial relationship. Now, let's assume I want to prospect and close a deal, because the way you approach a prospect will determine whether you are closing that deal or not. So if you approach a prospect wrongly, forget it. You won't close the deal. It is very, very simple. And most times, if you approach a prospect wrongly and out of pity, the prospect, because you've been bugging and disturbing, the prospect says, okay, let me just do this thing so that this person will stop bugging me. Hence, I'm going to get a product, I'll use them because I'm not good in selling, I'm not good in talking to people and all that. Now, because you don't have the proper way to prospect. Now, let me give you an instance. I I talked to three persons yesterday, and these were online. And as we were talking, the first step, the way I follow this person, the second, he or she don't even have in mind that I want to pitch a business opportunity to him or her. Now, there are questions I ask this person, which I unleashed yesterday. First, follow this person as if he's a friend. Second, treat him or her as a customer, as if he is a customer, because customers are always right, according to those who do the economics. Treat this person as a customer. And second and thirdly, your posture is one thing, the way you carry yourself. Don't go to a prospect and begin to upgrade the company. Now begin to say to magnify the company. Instead, work on magnifying yourself, because these people don't actually know you. Now, they believe what you say, and from what you are saying is what they take, and that's where they follow you. Now, if for instance, I have a prospect, the first thing you do after exchanging pleasantries, now you build a cordial relationship with the person. Please, that day, don't pitch your business to such a person. Just tell the person, okay, can I have your contact? Maybe we can talk more often. Your WhatsApp number, because if you say your contact, they will think maybe, why do you want my contact? But when you ask for your WhatsApp number, they can easily give out.
Sorry, please. There has been noises at the background. I think some people didn't mute themselves. Can we all mute ourselves, please?
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, please, yeah.
All right. So, like I said, once you get the person's WhatsApp contact, now you have what we call an active candle list. Now that active candle list is where you write the person's name. If it's on Facebook, you write the person's name and where you got that prospect. Now, if it's on Facebook, write the name and you put Facebook there and the phone number of that person. Now, follow up comes in. So the next day, what you're supposed to do the next day is drop a message again for the person. Once the person reply, now you now go in such a way that this person understands that yes, I really need to actually have a conversation with this person because of the way he or she is following the conversation. Now, when you're matured in your conversation, they want to come in and actually do business with you. After the first day, the second day, you ask questions like, what do you do for a living? Now, introduce yourself and tell the person that you are actually a teacher or a nurse, or probably you work in a firm, but because of the payment and the bills you have to pay, that your monthly pay is not enough, but you found a way to actually increase or to add up to your salary to increase your earning capacity. Now, this will plunge the person into asking you how. Now, that is when you now have to come in and talk about network marketing first. Don't just go and say long reach. No, educate the person about network marketing. That's how I do. Because it is the proper education this person have about network marketing that will give him or her the morale to now ask you, which company are you promoting? Now, from there, you have also ignited her or him. Then you send a rundown. Now, once you send a rundown, please avoid questions like, how do you see the opportunity? When are you signing up? It's the wrong question. Now, make questions like, after sending a rundown, if possible, send some short videos of people that have been successful in the business. That's how I do. A video of maybe Ahoma, maybe it's Benson, and some other those who have actually built a house, or probably testimonies of their car awards and all that. Some short videos you send. When the person go through it, now you ask a question like, when would you love to go through the videos, so I will know your mindset? Now allow this person to give you time. Now you can say, okay, I think I'm busy now, maybe at 7 p.m. Now you now ask them like, okay, I'll actually chat you up by 7:30, so much you've gone through it. Now at 7:30, like you said, you chat up the person. Now ask questions like, have you been able to go through the video and the right stuff I sent? Know the response of the person, because now it is about recruiting. That is the best, in fact, that is the main thing in network marketing. Not just recruiting, but recruiting those who will duplicate. Now, when that happens, you tell, yes, I've gone through it. It's nice. I love it. Now, this will give you the morale to forge ahead. Now, so I'll tell you that, okay, before you go to that one, now you ask the person, did it make sense to you? Did it make sense to you? You say yes. Now, second question is, what did you like about what you just saw? What aspects do you like? Now, people tell you, actually, the vacation, the travels, the car, and the cash, the weekly payment. I love it. Now, you now ask the person questions like, have you ever been involved in networking before? If yes, which company? Now, most people tell you, actually, I have been in New Life, I've been in Norland, I've been in Greenland, I've done Tianchi. Wow, that's nice. So tell me your experience in Tianchi, in New Life, in Forever Green, and all that. Now, pay attention to the story of this person, what he or she is trying to say. So you get facts from there and know how to modify it and bring your own opportunity as a beautiful one, beautify it so that this person will pick interest that can attract her to join you. Now, when that happens, actually, I have done networking, but they flush our point. They give us a target, and once you know the target, they flush the point, and you don't get paid. And The product most times expire in our hand because it is basically drugs and just supplements. Now you've gotten something to hold hand with, and it's very stressful. You have to have a target of 50% in a month or 70% in 2 months and all that. And you must make PVs of close to 1,000 PVs and all that. If not, it will flush. Now these are things that that our company offers much more than theirs. Then you now come in. Now bring in your own opportunity. Now list all the benefits of your company to this person. Now, once that is done, you don't ask the person, can you see how you could earn a lifestyle from this opportunity? Now, once such a person says yes, now you now go and ask questions like, based on what you have just seen, if you were to get started with this company on a part-time base, now you should be talking about part-time, because most of the times, most of us preach about no. Tell these people that it will take their time. The job will enable them as a starter to actually develop cash to push their business. Now, if you are to get started with this company on a part-time basis, now approximately how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? So avoid asking questions like, if you could join this company, you will earn from 10,000 to 40,000 naira weekly, like some persons do. So it is very wrong. Let this person tell you the amount he or she would want to earn, because this is what will gear that person to work hard. Now, if I tell you that, well, if I should join this company, I think I should be making close to 100,000 naira in a month. Now, I see that this person has set a target for himself or herself, even if I haven't joined the company, we have set a particular target. Now, from there, you just allow the person to speak for himself. Now, it's not giving a better knowledge to follow up the person with the next question. Now, if a person tells you that he wants to earn 100,000 every month if he joins this business, now the next thing to ask, that how many hours would you love to commit each week to develop this kind of income? I asked a man this question. The man asked me to pause, let him get his pen and book. And this man never knew that he was even good in mathematics. So he did his maths and said that, which means every week that he is supposed to give it in a day, to give 6 hours a day for his business, aside his other time for his job, 6 hours a day. Now, which means if he's given 6 hours in one day, now in a period of 1 week, now this person should be given a 42 hours in a week. And now he multiplied that 42 hours and divided it by a month. So he has set this target. Now, when he did this maths, I was very happy. Now, it has given this person the ideology. It has made the brain to start working towards earning this particular amount. Now, if this person should be earning 100,000 in a week, then you being the upline, you should know how many PVs this person will be generating. That is a better way to follow a prospect to duplicate. Now, you, it is now you at your own power. You ask the next question. Since this person has made the math in a week, now I ask him again, how many months would you work in order for you to develop this kind of income? Or how much would you love to make in the next 6 months if you are committed with this for the 6 hours you are putting in a month? So you see that you have widened the horizon of this person. Now, this person is thinking. Now, the next question he will ask you is, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? I need the money and I am ready to work, but how am I supposed to earn this? Now, this is where you will now teach the person the power of duplication. Like myself, I tell the person that if you can be able to sign up 3 persons that will at least make 120 PVs each at silver level, then she's talking about making more than this amount in a month. Now the man asked me, does it mean that I cannot make more than 120 PV for one person? I said, no, you can recruit as much as you want, and I will teach you, I will train you on how to recruit. Now, this person knows that you want to help him build a business, build a brand, and you're not just telling him to just register and fund for himself. No, but you actually want to help him build this dream he has in mind. So, like most of my dollars in Enugu, I link them up. Some call me, how many cartons of pad can I make upgrade with to get to VIP level? I do the maths, I send. Now, how many months will it take me? So if I should make an upgrade of 4 cartons of pad every month, how many months will it take me to become a VIP? Now, because I train them constantly, I train them what? Constantly on a daily basis. So when they see the leader has this zeal, because most of all, the truth is, the reason why most of our downlines are not serious, the truth is our leaders are the cause. The reason why most of the downlines are not serious is because of you being the leader. Number one, you feel so reluctant. You feel that probably you are now in a particular height, say Diamond 6, Diamond 7, you feel reluctant. Forgetting that the aim is not just to become a 1-star director, but the aim is to become a 5-star director. So you need to keep working until you get to the apex of it. And once these downlines are actually not seeing the consistency in you, you don't show full working. Now they get discouraged. They get discouraged. So most times you call them, you ginger them. How are you doing? What's happening? So if you can be such a leader that is motivating, at times when they want to sleep, they remember, if I sleep now, the Lawrenciau will call me. I don't want Hawahala. I need to start doing something. If I sleep now, if you will call me, no, I need to start up doing something now. Now, you set targets for them, but we're going there because I will give us 7 steps to become a very good leader. 7 steps. And these are things that have actually helped me build a team. Now, the next is let the person develop this attitude on his or her own. Because with this person answering questions by himself without you compelling him or her or making him feel he's under duress, he or she would do answer the question because he is now willing to achieve that amount. So when he looks at the agreement he has made with you, and to keep to it, he needs to work really hard to achieve it. So you see that most of the time, when they agree or show positive response, like saying, show me how you can pull out. Now, if someone asks you, okay, I want to achieve 100,000 at least every month, so I can add up to my salary. Now you divide it in 30 days. Now tell this person that this is the amount he needs to be making every day and every week for him to achieve this particular aim. Because I myself, once you do that, I do the math. I do the math I send to you. So you work with that target. And once that is done, the person asks you, now this amount I really want to make this amount, but how can I make this amount? Now, this response is a very positive response. Now, at that point, this is where you can now pull out the compensation plan. Very important. I don't joke with that. Because most of the time, if I do the math on that comp plan, they were like, wow, how do you get to do this? That is why most of our downlines achieve diamonds. Like now, we are in my team, we are in a PV challenge in my team. PV challenge in my team. So at that point, you see that they work towards that target. Now, what you now do is this. You sketch the compensation plan for the person. Now, if you must hit diamond 3 or diamond 4 in 4 months or in 5 months, now look at how you are going to do it. Most times, I encourage new members to do the combo pack. Yes, do the combo pack. So if someone is coming in with basically 40,000 naira, the first thing as a leader, please do the combo pack for that person. Then use the other amount to pick product at least that has a higher PV for the person. But before you do that, you need to get the attention of the person because you are not the one using the product. So what kind of product am I going to pick for you? Because this person now is interested and asking you, how do I achieve this? Which means, how do I register? Then when you put out the commission plan, this person will now say the combo 14,000, the Q silver, the silver, the gold, the platinum, and then the VIP. Now ask a question like, you can start with a plan that your strength can carry. I mean, your financial strength can carry. But also make such persons understand that the financial commitment weekly is basically on the compensation plan they come in with. So if you're coming in with just 14,000 naira for students, which means you're not going to be earning much. So define it for the person. Now, since that person has known everything about the network marketing you are trying to push the person into, or for him to buy the opportunity and build. Now, as time goes on, follow up comes in. Now let's assume this person uh, comes in with the saver pack. Now, try to invite this person to events. Now, if the person is in Abuja, look for a stockist in Abuja. Don't just abandon them to do it themselves. No, look for a stockist in Abuja. Ask the person, where do you stay in Abuja? Where do you stay in Lagos? Which stock? Now, look at the stockist that is closer to that person. If possible, get the number of the stockist because make it easier for them at the beginning. When they fall in love with the business, the truth is they won't need you again. So right now, even been under my team been under the high flyer. I don't even need any fun again. I don't need Victoria Higwe again. Now, as in, I don't even need Chineye anymore, like Chineye again, because I I got it myself. I mastered it. I am building it. Now, when I train my leaders to an extent, I give them an assignment. So please learn to recruit. When you recruit, follow up. When you follow up, please invite to events. When you invite them to events, then that is where the closing of the deal will now come in. So most times when you are not able to close deals, it is because of the way you started the conversation. Many of us are not prospecting, we are hunting. No, in network marketing, we don't hunt. You don't hunt. Many of us are doing it because we are hunting. So if you pouch on a prospect, they feel that you are trying to hunt them. Don't hunt. As a leader, you apply diplomacy in prospecting, and they'll want to follow you. They'll want to do business with you. So this is um, a proper way to prospect. Like one of my downlines said that the leader I have been there's this about 5 persons I've talked about the business and they're not showing any response and about 3 is on Facebook and all that. So okay, screenshot your chat with this person to me. Let me see. And when I went through, I saw that she was not doing it the normal way. And if I was a prospect, I would not join her. She was making it on like a Ponzi scheme. So she painted it like long which is Ponzi. She was like forcing this person, come and join. If you don't join at the time, she at least she was compelling this person. You know, some prospect will take you about a month or follow up before they join. And when these people join, as you're following them up, you're teaching them, you're grooming them. Once people like this join, they fire up. They fire up. So in the business of network marketing, all we need to understand is how to prospect and how, because it's in the prospecting that the duplication comes in. And many of us approach network marketing. I am talking to the leaders now directly. I'm talking now to the leaders directly. Most of us are the reason why our downlines are not active. Now, the reason is this. Many of us feel that we have people pushing and you're no more consistent. You now take the business, you do it at your own convenience. You do it at your own leisure. Please, that is very wrong. It's very wrong. So if you must achieve it big, you need to set goals. You need to set goals. So you need to help your prospects become customers and distributors. Help your prospect become customers and distributors. Now, most times you meet a prospect that will tell you, I want to join Long Reach, but I have a problem. I can't talk to people. Number one. Number two, I can't hawk product to. Now, I want to ask someone, assuming such questions is thrown to you, how do you approach this kind of person? I want someone to answer. So, how do you approach someone that tells you that I can't talk to people and I can't even sell products? So I want someone to answer this question. How would you, as a leader or as a networker, entrepreneur, how would you relate with this person?
This is how I did mine.
Okay.
One of my downlines, what I did was I tried to make her understand that Long Reach is not about selling or hawking,
Okay.
because it's just getting the daily consumables that we need at home.
Okay.
And at the end, I get compensated or I get rewarded or paid because of it. Now, another thing is sometimes if they have their prospects and they're struggling talking to the person, I'll just ask for the prospect number. Okay, when I get the prospect number, I'll make out time to talk her into conviction to do what the upline, the intending upline is, try to convince her to do exactly what she's being told.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Ma. In fact, this is very, very awesome. There is nothing more, nothing less. You've just answered the question. So you see that anyone you tell this understands that of the truth. It is basically all about using the products for yourself now and getting compensated for it. But most times I tell them, just get the products. See it as if you're going to shop in a supermarket or in supermarket. And your shop, they give you a code that anytime you come to shop, you get a discount, you get rewarded. And if you go and still share this opportunity to your friends at home, in the church, in the school, in a compound, in your environment, and these people actually decide to join this business. That is just how it does. It's about use the product and then share the opportunity. Very simple. So you see, it is just how it is. So when you now go and make it look as if the person should hawk products, now you're killing the business and you are trying to inculcate this ideology or this philosophy of I must sell. Like a leader was telling some prospects that they want to go far. Yes, the truth is selling is good, but don't sell this idea to a prospect that is coming in. You will scare him or her away. Let her know that the main thing is just to use the products. Then once this person is registered and keep attending seminars, keep attending events, you see that it's just like someone that went to a church, the church the first day, doesn't know about the doctrine or the dogma of the church. Now, maybe this person is putting on earring, uh, uh, probably putting on lipstick or something, and you go to a church where those things are prohibited. Now, if you go to this church the first day and you go the second day, and you see that you are different from this person, so you don't need the pastor to tell you that we don't do this here. So when you go the third time, even for the third time, you have to start buying into their doctrine and probably letting go of the attire, the dressing, and the lipstick, the earrings, and all that. You keep them, then later you can put them on. But when you come to the church, you won't put that on. So that's how the business is. So you don't scare the person with, okay, see, you will do upgrade of 100 PV, you will sell products with this, and you will scare such a person away. That is how some persons do it wrong. Why some persons will tell you, just register, I will give you downlines. It's also a very wrong aspect. So let the person know that he is here to take the business as his own and that he's here to work. As simple as that. So constant training, constant seminar will give this person the idea that I am in for a serious business. Now, as time goes on, this person now with the team targets. Now, the person who wants to earn more. Now, like when I was starting, yes, I wanted to earn more. I wanted to build more. Now, I built my PVs with cartons of pad. I was selling pad on a daily basis. I was doing way bills. I was doing pad demos. I was actually, in fact, I was making my source of income from pad and pant liners. At times, in 3 days, I sell two cartons, a carton of pad and pant liner in 3 days. In a week, I sell 5 cartons of pads and pant liners. Most times in a week, I make close to 250 PVs, 300 PVs. And you see that the stockists were like, guy, how do you do this? Show us, how do you do this? And that is why I said, so called the power of sales. And that is the main place where I would like to treat more often on Saturday. Most of us don't know that there is power in selling. An entrepreneur that wants to grow, that really wants to earn more, is in selling. Is in selling. Now, most times you see you recruit people that doesn't work. Now, how do you balance these legs and how do you earn from it? Like for the new ones that are in here, many of us probably from what you say or what they told you, yes, it is basically 80% the use of products, but please, not 100% use of products. If you apply the 100% use of products, you want to grow. You want to grow. So if you really want to grow, they'll call time and targets. time and target. Now, there's one of my leaders that did not test diamond 1, diamond 2 once. Now, when he was prospecting this person was like, guy, people have told me this, that, and I took the number. To the numbers, I called the woman, the lady. We talked and talked and talked and talked. I was like, wow, that this person never sounded the way you're sounding now. I said, well, he's just in the business, in the downline, and I am teaching this person. It's okay. How will she start? And she said, how will she become a star director? I laughed. I said, Mama, even me talking to you, I'm not a star director. I have not gotten to that level. But that is our dream. Just 2 steps close, or a few steps close to being a star director. It was like, okay, where will she start? That she wants to start big. So when I pitched the stockies to her, and I found out that then it was for junior stocky was I think 3.5 to 4 million naira. And I found that she didn't have such amount. So what I did, I said, okay, but first he must come in as a VIP. Now after talking, the next thing was, in fact, that I shouldn't say again that I have said it all. What of I should send the company account. I called my downline, so I sent the account, mortgage account to this person. I want to make payment. And before you know it, we saw an alert of 800,000 naira. PM, that is VIP. This was what led this person that was in Q Silver to Diamond 2 as the PVs were confirmed. So now, this was, how did he get this woman? It was online. She never knew the person. He didn't even know the person. But because of the engagement, I taught him how to build online. Now, this person was going through posts. His posts were really motivating. I taught him how to write, how to make posts. At times, funny posts that people comment, they will laugh, they will make their own suggestions and all that. It raises the engagement. And Facebook keep showing your friends of friends, and it defies the short algorithm of Facebook. And this person now stayed him up. Now it was even from the comment box that the guy has to chat her up, knowing fully well that from the comment she wants to know more, because she was like, I want to know how to get more engagements on the comments, because he has sent the comments. So he had to chat the lady up, knowing that the woman has already chatted him up already, asking him questions on how he needs to get more engagements. Now it was just few days of training, and the one now wanted to know the brand he's promoting. From the chat I saw he sent to me, I said, wow, that is nice. So engagement has attracted this woman to him, and the woman signed up as a VIP. And now it became a Diamond 2 automatically without hitting Diamond 1. So he has always been telling me that leader, I don't want to hit them. I want to go to Diamond 2 straight. I was thinking it was a joke. And we set the target. And before then, he hit the target. So if you must grow in this business, 2 things are involved. One is time, and the other is target. So your Facebook page, like I have sent my Facebook name, please do well to add so that I can confirm. And once you add me, or please come to the group and put the name, maybe one, you write your name, next person 2, like that. So I will know those I've confirmed. So I'll go through. Like I've gone through one person. Is it Mrs. Uduak or so? Uh, and I have seen that she doesn't gain engagement, and she's actually uh, doing it wrong. She's doing it wrong. So I went through it, and though I was not really impressed though, but I know with time she will start doing the right thing. And once she starts doing the right thing, you see that her engagement will start coming up, and that social media lead will actually begin to skyrocket, begin to grow. So that is it. So if actually you must have this courage, you must have this courage. So know how to ask questions, good posture, good, you know how to compose yourself and know the kind of questions you ask. Now, like I said before now, know the person very well. It is from this knowing this person and knowing the occupation of this person, you can start up a particular let's say question. It will pop up. The discussion will now come in. Now, this is where, from the discussion, you will know the steps to take so that you won't scare the prospect uh, away. So that is just it for how to prospect and basically how to also duplicate. So before I go to the next, I want to know if anyone has any question to ask before I go to the next one. So any question before we move on to the next? Hello.
Hello, yeah, I think I'm good so far.
Okay. So any person that needs that is confused in an area that really needs um clarification, please ask so we can actually continue. Okay. In the absence of questions, now I think what actually helped me is is going professional. Going professional. Now you see, the truth is, most of us, there are categories of people in network marketing. There are categories of people in network marketing, and the first categories are the posers. The posers are the first categories of people. The second category of people, the amateurs. And the last but not the least category of persons, of people rather, are the professionals. The professionals. So I think we should all learn to become professional. Now, let's talk about the posers. Who are these posers? Who are these posers? Now, you see, most times the people that take network marketing as just a hobby. These kind of people take the business as what a hobby, something uh, I just do. I love doing, but I do it at uh, my own convenience. And the posers, since they do this at their convenience, when they are marketing their business, they don't do it. They don't do it with the focus, with the mindset of achieving results. Their mindset is just okay. If this person is interested, fine. And when the person maybe sound ill, they get annoyed, they get angry, they become depressed, they attach uh, 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 emotional behaviors to their business. After all, why would we say he's not interested? And they talk to three, four persons, they say, I'm not interested. They get angry. They feel it's not working. They're posers. So I think if you are under this category, I will tell you that you will not actually go far in this business. You will quit along the line. The poser. And the word no means next opportunity. How many persons do you talk to about your business in a day? Like I talk to, I make sure I talk to 10 persons every day, at least 6 in a day. So if someone says a no to you, posers do it with sentiment. Why would she say no? After all, I'm just trying to do him a favor to come to my business and earn a living. Why are people rejecting this business? It seems it's not even working. Now, so the posers will conclude that networking is not for everyone. It's not for me. Because Nkechi is succeeding doesn't mean I will succeed. It's not for me. And these same posers always rely. They always rely on people. They're not consistent. They don't take the business serious. Now, the amateurs, this set of persons have some little traits of the posers. Now, this set of people approach network marketing as if they are hunting, as if it's a do or die affair. Is wrong. You apply professionalism in what you do. Now, this set of people have a list. Yes, they have a list, but they don't go beyond their target. Okay, today I got 10 prospects. Once they get 10 prospects, get their phone numbers, they're okay for the day. These are posers. They're always limited to they're confined to a particular target. They're posers. And these persons are also like amateurs. They always give excuse why the business is not moving. They call the leader, why is he not doing like this? Why is it not like that? And this set of persons want their leaders, they blame their leaders for their failure in the business. They want the leaders to do everything for them. Maybe they have 10 contacts. And those 10 persons, after the long follow-up, the 10 persons did not register. They feel uh, 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 they feel so emotional. They feel they start asking themselves questions. Are you sure this is my calling? Are you sure I can make it out of this? So posers always want, amateurs always want everything to be done for them. They don't want to, they don't want to go beyond their targets. So one thing I tell people in this business, please don't put all your emotions in it. If not, it will worry you. It will worry you. Be consistent. Take You must learn how to accept rejections. You must learn how to accept rejections. That's the honest truth. Now, I did a training that should be before this training 2 weeks ago, which was at a flat rate of 5,000 naira per participant. Now, I understood that these people most times, the way they are doing it, they do it as amateurs. So for you to excel in networking, you must be able to kill the spirit of rejection. Don't allow it to get to you. Don't let it get to you. It means that you are doing it well. Move to the next person. Now, I use myself as an example. I followed a woman up for 2 weeks. I gave her a break. 3 days later, I I called her. We talked. Now, she was able to sign up day for yesterday because the way I followed her up. Many of us make the mistake of always bringing our business first. No, friendship first. Make that person your friend. Let the person trust you. That is why most people that join my business are my customers. That is why I tell people that I don't call them downlines, I call them customers. I'm very good in selling. I'm good in selling. I'm good in marketing. Now, the toothpaste, when it was 1.6, I sell 2,500 naira. Now it is 2.4, I'm selling 3.5. And when I tell you it's 3.5, you buy from me because the way I am marketing it to you will be quite different from the way this other person is marketing to you. So it depends on your marketing strength. Now, the cream is 2.8. I sell 4,000 naira. Now, it doesn't mean that some that they love the way I market. Now, make the person understand the reason why the solutions or the benefit is going to get from using this. That's where I use in getting my customers. And when they use it the first and second time, and when I now pitch this business to them, boom. Now, because they have trusted me, they have done business with me, and they want to sign up with me. I did Waybill yesterday. I think 4 bamboo soap, 3 creams, and 4 snake oil to someone yesterday. Now, the person made the sales yesterday morning and comes that she needs more, that people are buying it, and that the product is very popular. I said yes. When she now come, I said, okay, how much do you need? She said, but that can she be buying at the company price? I said, yes, under a condition. She said, what condition? I said, you will be a registered member. She said, that I should register her at once. Now you see that because she don't, I don't know how she doesn't know me, but because of the strength on social media, she set me up that she wants to join this, she wants to be selling this product, but she don't really want to do the business. She don't want to be selling it. I said, okay, fine. I will be for her. And she sold. Seeing how it goes, she called me today. She wants to register. And the truth is, today she sent 54,000 to my account. And I went today, picked the product she likes, and create a code for her. Sponsored and placed. So if you understand the business you're into, see that PVs will just be raining and your duplication will keep raining also. So this is just the concept we both need to understand in order for us to grow a strong team and build a strong source of income from this business. Now, the last people is the professionals. In fact, I love these people. I told myself I want to be a professional in network marketing. I paid heavily. I was learning. I read books. Now, when I begin to flow, I started with making sales. There's a book I read, How to Sell. How to Sell. Now, I built myself on how to sell even before I read the book, and it gave me this potential to to put more effort in my selling ability. So it is just knowing what to do and knowing how to do it and knowing why you even want to do it. So if you know your why and you understand the how, then you see that you will actually be building a very strong and successful team and business. So what professionals do, they set a target, but they stress themselves to go more than their target. Now, most times when I look at Tambo, now I learned some things because he set a target that he wants to have households and some members, and he understands his target audience. Now, most of us, the reason why on our page people don't even ask us how do I join, is because basically is the type of friends we actually have on what on Facebook. Learn to always sanitize your Facebook. Most persons that doesn't like, doesn't engage, and does not contribute anything to your post, they are not supposed to be your friends. Unfriend them. Try to add people that has same like minds, that will resonate on your posts, that will help to build you, that you will learn from and grow. So this is what professionals do. They are always eager to learn. They want to learn. They pay and pay to learn. They read and read to learn. And most importantly, they put to practice what they have learned. That is the main thing. Even the Bible says, be ye doers of the word and not the hearers only. If you can hear, learn, and put to practice, then you will earn. I told someone, I say, first of all, bend down and learn. Learn. Don't look at the amount. Pay it, learn. Pay it and learn. Then, as time goes on, unlearn. Then you understand that once you unlearn, then remove the L, you will start earning. Once you remove that L, you start earning. So professionals, what they do is they make what we call an active candle list. Those people that are interested in joining your business, write their names, their phone numbers. Anyone that signs up, you tick good. Anyone that says, okay, I'll get back to you, right? Then you ask when. So on Thursday, right? You go to that column, right? Put an arrow, Thursday. If you say Saturday, put an arrow, Saturday. On Saturday, you call, madam, I just called to remind you what you discussed about.
Sorry, what if the person, the prospect refused to give time? Should we impose it on them? Because some people see it as a nuisance when we keep on, bugging them, asking. They feel, oh, you are disturbing.
Okay, yes, I understand. Now that is why I said if you start a conversation, now the questions you ask from there will make the prospects, because most times why most prospects feel you're bugging them is the way you present your business opportunity. That's the honest truth. Now there's a woman that is
Yeah, I did get it very well, but considering the economy now, a lot of people they have excuses for such, and they kept on procrastinating. Procrastinating. Give me this month end, and the rest of them when salary comes. And when but eventually, someone I've been prospecting kept on giving me stories like that. And the real truth is what she's telling me has been truth. One, they are being owed. Another day I called, she was depositing her mom's body in the morgue. Another time she was sick. So at some point, I got tired of calling. And most of them, when you call, they know that the main reason why you called is to talk about language. So when we bring that up, they will be like, yeah, sure, I've been waiting for this moment. So what do we do? Should we continue to pester them, or should we just give them some space?
Okay, I I appreciate that. Now you see, I love this question. Now I'll use myself an example. There's a woman I have been prospecting. Now she keeps giving excuses because no matter how you professional close, you apply diplomacy. Now, when I keep talking to her about it, she was like, okay, fine. Now, what I did, I stopped, I stopped calling her for a period of 2 weeks. I didn't call. Now, the third week I called, I didn't say anything about the business. Now, what I did, I was using an indirect form to make her see reasons to join. Now, what I did when I call, I ask her how she's doing, how's the family, this one, that one, and all that, and all that. Then, when she gives answers to my question, I'm like, wow, that I would like to invite her. I don't know if it should be chanced, maybe to invite her to a seminar or something. Now she's like, when? You tell her. Okay, you tell her that it's gonna be on a Thursday, on a Friday, or on a Saturday or something. Then let her give you her own time. If she accepts to attend. Now, if there is a seminar, a stockist that is closer, that probably having a seminar, you can invite her over there. Let her go. Now, when she go there and sees for herself, but if eventually she still make excuses, like this, I'm thinking she make excuses, she didn't actually go. The one I call, I was like, wow, that why didn't she go? So like, okay, this one she was tired, the son was this and all that. She had to make prepare food for the husband, you know. Like, fine, now it's okay. Now, but what if I send a record or a video of the seminar, let her listen to it later. Actually, that today's seminar, that do you know that 5 persons signed up today, and these people that signed up today, in fact, they've sold the product. Now, the story might not be true, yes, but you just have to say something that will motivate her, but don't actually hype it too far too much. Today we went there, a woman that had nothing, she was motivated, and you see, she had to rally around, she even borrowed to sign up. And the funny thing, the most interesting thing, that the woman signed up with the borrowed money, and she was able to sell the product, and she paid back, and today she is in the business. But that you're not saying she should borrow, but you're just telling her that she can just start anywhere, start small. That's it. All the same, that whenever she's ready, you call her in 2 days' time to know her response. All right, take care. You end the call. Now you've given her a food for thought. Her conscience to start battling on what to do. Now, that if a woman that had nothing like she did, because you've indirectly told her that this woman is in her condition, but today the woman is doing something. So it is just they have methods with wisdom that we use to follow them up. So for that, your prospect is saying all you need to do is just um, let her be for a period of a week plus. Let's just say 2 weeks. Don't call her. Don't call her. Just what you do is send her, if she's on WhatsApp, every day. Make it a duty every morning. Find a motivational quote, send to her. A write up. As I do, I make write ups. I send to her. You make another write up, you send to her. Do it for when she comes in, she'll see it. She comes, she'll
Sorry,
see it.
don't
Go
you
ahead.
think the person will see it as a disturbance or bugging? Because I personally, if someone is doing that to me, what I would do is to mute the person, or because we have different personalities of people. There are people that you'll be doing it for, they might ignore, be ignoring it, and some, when you're doing it without knowing, they will just mute it, that they won't be seeing the message when it comes. Is there no other way? I think I buy the idea of giving the person space of time, then call to check, because people have different manner of approaches to get them.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's why I said, like myself, I'm just telling you my method most times. So, I give you space for 2 weeks or so. Then, when I notice that there's some people that are always very busy, I have a man that is always very busy to take calls, so you can't call. Also, very busy, field work with the wife and all that. Call. What I do, I just drop maybe on Monday. Then let's say I'll leave Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesday or Thursday. I drop. It's just a short note, not like something that you put a long write up. No, a short, uh, uh, a short write up you put for the person. Maybe 4 days later, another one. So you see, the person, when the person sees it, then maybe after 2 or 3 weeks, you now call the person. That if you've been following you based on the write-offs, you've been saying, say yes, I've been seeing it, time and all that. But yeah, that there's something you wrote there, because that how can he really start up this, or how can she really start up this? So now, because you actually giving this person space, so this person now seeing you as a boy, the truth is, I'll I'll have to put it to you that the manner with which you were prospecting this person, that is seeing that is actually seen as a disturbance, it might probably be a wrong manner. Because maybe uh, you never followed it the right way from building a relationship with that person. There are people that will just want to do it because of you. So I think the summary of it all is give such a person space. But mind you, it is not everyone that you talk to that will do business with you. So don't think that I chatted 10 persons up. You must follow all the 10 until no. What professionals do is anyone that is a hard to get, I mark it as tariffs. I follow up those that are soft, that are easygoing. Now, I have succeeded in recruiting maybe 5 or 6 that is going out of that 10 or 12. Succeeded in recruiting these persons, I will now go back. So now it's not going to be like I am refreshing them, asking them all over again. Understand? So it's not like following the person up every time. It look like you are a parasite or you're bugging the person. So follow up those ones who are easygoing. Then at least before you can uh, seal a deal or close a deal with the easygoing ones. You have given those ones that are hard to get a, a very long time or space. That's just the only thing there. So any
Okay, thank
question?
you, sir. Thank you. Our time is up for today.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. After the first class, as people, because I want you to be giving us tasks. Like after the first class, the task should have been to make your post on Facebook, and then you go around checking our post with our pictures and then correcting or giving us more advice. So I don't know how many have done that or how many you've checked. So please try and do that. And this second one now, from what you have trained us today, what do you want us to do between now and Saturday on our Facebook?
Okay. Thank you very much, ma. You see, that is why I actually uh, ask them to send me requests. Now I have gone through the only person that was able to send requests. I think Princess Ify and Leader Udwak or so. And Leader Udwak have gone through her bio. It's okay, but I will still have to add something to it. Then I've gone through her post. She's doing it wrong, as in she's doing it wrongly. So I also have to comment on that, but that will be I'll have to chat her up in her DM, then on Facebook, so to tell her the corrective measures she needs to take in order to correct those mistakes. So now I think what our leader said, Lawrenciau said, is quite nice. So what I think we're gonna do today, please let's endeavor to send friend requests to my Facebook name in the group. Then once you send, please write. Let's do it. When anyone that send, you put your name, just like we are doing in the payment row. Let's just be a row. You send, you put your name. So I will know those who have sent and those that I have actually accepted. Then I'll use that row now to know those I am checking the Facebook wall, and then I'll have to tell you to delete. When I get our screenshots, I'll come to you, maybe that probably on WhatsApp, I'll send there, I'll circle it, I'll ask you to go and delete this. You delete it, then you will see from henceforth the kind of posts you make. So any post you're making as my friend, I think I will see it. Yes, I will see it. So once I see that, I'll have to comment in the comment section, and I'll also have to teach you how to comment reasonably on people's posts. So today, please send a friend request. That's going to be your task today. Send a friend request, and everybody in under the tone of my voice today, you are going to make a post. You're going to make a post. Now, you're going to make that post with a nice picture, between this to 6, between now and 7 o'clock. Now, use 30 minutes, 30 minutes to go through the news feed. Please like with love, you use the love reaction on people's posts, and try to comment reasonably. Before you comment, please try to read the comment, read the post, digest the post very well, so you can be able to make a reasonable and constructive comment at the end. So I will screenshot some of the comments on the box, so you can also follow suit to make comments. And if anyone sees comments like that, they'll know that you are a professional at what you do. And most times, from your comments, someone will chat you up to ask you some questions about the company or the brand you're promoting. And they'll also want you to teach them to know more. And that is when you actually become a leader. So that is going to be the assignment for us. Please send a friend request. Then by at least everyone before 8 p.m. this night, you should have made a post. Should have made a post.
I
Then when
have
I
a
go through the
question,
post,
please.
yeah, go ahead.
Your name in Facebook, is it Dr. Solution? Because maybe I couldn't see
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Solution.
Dr. Solution Maxwell. Yes, the doctor and the DR and the solution are together.
Okay.
Together.
And then
Yes.
if we send you different requests, how will you be able to know that it's from this group?
Yes, that's why I said when you send a friend request, you come to the group, and just like the payroll names, put your name number 1, you've sent. Number 2,
We have to put, we have sent.
yes, so that
Okay.
yes, I will know, so that I will know those who have sent that in the group and have to go check them out.
But I think by the list that we have already write down here, because they asked us to write the name
Okay,
that is in our Facebook.
okay, that's correct.
Because
So
all the name that is written down here is all about the names that we are using in Facebook. So I don't think
okay.
we should go back and start writing again.
Okay. So what we'll do is just send the request. Once I confirm, I will go to the list there and know the ones that I have confirmed. I think that's a very nice one. Thank you very much.
All right.
So any question? Because you're about to go off now. Okay, dear Lawrenciau, I don't know if you have anything to say before we end the meeting. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Okay, so I say if you have anything to say before we go, before we end the meeting, so you just say
Okay, you're done, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, sorry, I was on a call. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. So I think we are done. Unless
Okay,
they have
okay. God bless you.
so in the
Oh,
absence of questions, we can exit. I'll post the record.
Okay, can I say something?
Okay,
okay, go
please.
ahead.
Okay, good evening. Thank you for your time. In this team, great, we've been having lots of trainings upon trainings. In fact, I will just lose count if I am to count them. So, majority of the things you have told us are usually what we have gone through over and over, and I think that's why one of us have been telling you, is there something else? So for me, I'm looking forward to more strategies, like things more unique that we haven't encountered or we haven't had in our trainings that we can do to improve or get better. So next time we're coming forth, I'm looking forward to more strategic ways we can explore.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, I will. That's why uh, we don't really sell everything at once. It's a gradual process because it's going to last for a whole month. So I am also coming into that. So, but one thing is, no matter what we see, if you don't get it right from here, from this first stage, you can't get it right even if we give you more applications. It's just like telling a student that doesn't have a foundation, then telling the student to actually start doing more when he or she knows she doesn't have a foundation. So this is a foundation. Just start with this. Know this very well. Master it first. Then once you've mastered it, you see that the next one will become easier for you. I don't think being in a haste to know more. Now, if we have been doing these trainings and the same thing, now the truth is there is no result because you are not where the application is where we get it wrong. The application. So I think by Saturday, uh, I will have to teach us how to sell, and secondly, how to um, how to build a team for those ones who are still coming up. So as for that, just get it right first. We're talking about social media leveraging, to leverage on social media. That's what we're talking about here, because that's what gives you ground. Now, these people, we hear their names. These people have ground. They're starting from social media. They all started from social media. So that's why when you celebrate them, don't you ask yourself how do they started from social media. So that is where we all are doing it wrong. So when I got it right, I started excelling. So for you to get it right, for you to get it right, the truth is you must master these small ones first. Let it be at your fingertips. Then you can now know how to get the odds right. So let's start from somewhere because my mentor always say you will be prone to learning. It is something you do every day. So anything you hear all the time is to tell you that it is based on emphasis. So we always emphasize this so that you learn, you know much more of it. That is just it. So if I want to maybe if because if you don't, the more you know you don't know. That's the truth. The more you know you don't know. And that is one thing that be helping me. Even in what I know, I want to hear it from someone else to know if there's a way, there's something I can get from, because teachers are different. There is what this person will say that this person doesn't know. So when the person says it, you get a fact from what this person is saying and add to the ones the other person has said. That's why I say the more you know you don't know. That is the honest truth. And that has really helped me. So I think on Saturday, it's gonna be really amazing because uh, I really want to know, aside social media, now can someone tell me where else are you having deficiency aside building a brand and selling online? Where else do you have deficiency? So let me know how I can work on that on Saturday. Maybe just one or two persons, please, before we close. Random.
Yeah, thank you so much. If I may add to that, we have 8 modules to run on this program. So I think he's just taking the basics, the foundations on, how to make sales, how to recruit so that you won't be pushy, how to gently guide somebody till you recruit, how to follow up, consistently, and how to be more present on social media. So what I told him is he should be sending me his modules, because even me, I have a lot of things I want to include on those modules for him. So what I can also say to all of us, if there are some particular things you also wish to learn but you don't know, please send them to me. Let me look at them to know whether give me a simple, whether there are things I have already, or I can have an addition. Yes, please. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Let's exit here. I have somebody I need to talk to. Thank you so much. Good night, all.
All right, thank you very much.
Dr. Solution.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Good night.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you very much.